Welcome back, everybody. Let me open with a fact that surprised a lot of people. Not long ago, a medication most folks know as a weight loss drug became the first prescription medicine ever approved to treat obstructive sleep apnea. Same drug, brand new use. That medication is Tirzepatide, and it's our whole focus today. We're going to cover what it is, how it's different from the others, what the research shows across weight, blood sugar, and now sleep, and the real trade-offs. First, a quick word from our sponsor. This episode is brought to you by Telehealth FX, a platform where you can explore your options and connect with licensed clinicians over at telehealthfx.com. That's TELEHEALTHFX.com. And the essential reminder right up front, this is general education, not medical advice. Please talk to your own clinician before starting or stopping anything.
Okay, I've got to ask the obvious question first. We just did a whole episode on semaglutide. How is Tirzepatide actually different?
Great question, and it's really the heart of the story. Semaglutide works on one receptor, the GLP-1 receptor. Tirzepatide works on two. It's what's called a dual agonist. It hits GLP-1 and also a second one called GIP. Both are gut hormones involved in appetite and blood sugar. The thinking is that engaging two pathways may give a bit more horsepower for some people.
And like semaglutide, it shows up under more than one brand name, right?
Exactly. Tirzepatide is the drug itself. Mounjaro is the brand approved for type 2 diabetes. Zepbound is the brand approved for weight management. Same molecule, different brands, different approved uses.
So how does the weight loss data compare?
In its main obesity trial, published in the New England Journal of Medicine, average weight loss ran from about 16% up to roughly 22% over 72 weeks, depending on the dose. And in the first head-to-head trial against semaglutide, Tirzepatide came out higher on average, around 20% versus about 14%. But, and you know I'm going to say it, those are averages across big groups of people. Individual results vary, and an average is never a promise for any one person.
You teased the sleep apnea thing at the top. That's the part that really got my attention.
It's a genuine milestone. At the end of 2024, the FDA approved Tirzepatide, as Zepbound, as the first medication for moderate to severe obstructive sleep apnea in adults with obesity. In the trials, it meaningfully cut the number of breathing interruptions people had per hour of sleep. Now, it's meant to be used alongside standard care and lifestyle changes, not necessarily to replace them, but for a lot of people, that's still a big step forward.
Let's take a quick break, and then I want to dig into the trade-offs.
Perfect time for a reset from our sponsor. If you're curious whether something like this could fit your situation, you can learn more or see if you may qualify at telehealthfx.com. That's TELEHEALTHFX.com. And here's the honest disclosure. Telehealth FX is an informational and affiliate platform. It is not a medical provider and it is not a pharmacy, and it may earn a commission. Any actual care comes from licensed clinicians, not from the platform itself.
Appreciate you being straight about that. Okay, the trade-offs. What should people genuinely weigh?
Start with the common stuff. Gastrointestinal side effects are the most frequent: nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation. Usually worse early and often easing as the dose is raised slowly. On the more serious side, Tirzepatide carries a boxed warning for a risk of thyroid C-cell tumors, and it's not for anyone with a personal or family history of medullary thyroid cancer or the genetic syndrome MEN2. There's a risk of pancreatitis and gallbladder problems, and the GLP-1 class also carries a warning about a rare intestinal blockage called ileus.
What about that eye condition concern we talked about with semaglutide?
Good memory, and it's actually an interesting contrast. One large analysis linked semaglutide to a higher risk of a rare optic nerve condition, but in that same analysis, researchers did not find a significant association for Tirzepatide. It's still an active area of study, so it's not a closed book, but it's a fair nuance to put on the table.
And the question everybody asks, what happens if you stop?
Same honest answer as with semaglutide. In the follow-up research, people regained a large share of the weight, roughly 2/3, within about a year of coming off it. So this is ongoing management for a chronic condition, and it works best paired with real nutrition, enough protein, and strength training to protect your muscle.
And we should mention the compounded versions, since they're all over the place.
We should. Compounded Tirzepatide is not FDA approved. The FDA does not evaluate those products for safety, effectiveness, or quality, and they are not the same as branded Mounjaro or Zepbound. If you're ever weighing that, talk it through very openly with a licensed clinician first. And to say it plainly, Tirzepatide is a prescription medicine. It requires an evaluation and a prescription from a licensed clinician, and whether you're a candidate at all is an individual decision.
So, big picture?
I think the real takeaway is that Tirzepatide is becoming more than a weight drug. Weight, blood sugar, and now sleep apnea, with research continuing in other directions. But more options also means more reason to get personalized guidance instead of self-diagnosing off a website. If you want a place to start exploring or to see if you may qualify, you can visit telehealthfx.com. That's TELEHEALTHFX.com. And the most important step, by a mile, is talking with your own clinician about what's right for you. Individual results vary, and the best plan is built around you, not a headline. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time.